European coordinator. Andreas.
Hello.
Hi, Andreas. Yes, hello. Our Vice Chancellor.
Hello.
Namaste, namaste. So, let us do some formalities. It has already been, open, basically. So, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bhattacharyya, Honorable Dean Faculty of Agriculture, Agricultural University, Director of Extension Education, Dr. Pathak, our Deputy Registrar, Dr. Das, then Deputy Director of Extension Education, Dr. Houd, and my colleague Modi, and all other persons present here, and also our European coordinator, Dr. Andreas Voloudakis from Agricultural University of Athens, Greece, and I could see Dr. Carlo, maybe, yes, he is from University of Milano, Italy, and I have seen Dr. Katageri and Dr. Rajeev Varshney from ICRISAT, and maybe Dr. Deben Baruah. I can see you all, Dr. Deben Baruah from Tezpur University. Okay, I welcome you all to this inaugural program of e-laboratory, e-learning laboratory at the DBT-AAU Center under AdaptNET program. So AdaptNET program is on, say, strengthening education and research for climate smart crop development in India. It's a program between 4 European partners, as Agricultural University of Athens and Athens Academy. They are from Greece, and University of Milano and Polytechnic University from Italy. Those are the 4 European partners and 4 Indian partners. Assam Agricultural University, we are coordinating for the Indian side. Then Tezpur University, and then University of Agricultural Science, Baruah, and ICRISAT, Hyderabad. So we are the 4 Indian partners. In fact, this is funded by the ERASMUS Plus program of European Union. Basically, the funding agency is EACEA, that is called Education, Audiovisual, Cultural, and Executive Agency of European Union. So I take this opportunity to thank the EACEA of European Union for funding us for this particular program on climate smart crop development in India, and that also includes the establishment of an e-laboratory at this center. Because the importance of the e-lab is that we can go ahead now for, and this is the first time in Assam Agricultural University. We didn't have such an e-laboratory at Assam Agricultural University. It's the first time we have got this such a laboratory. So big hands to our European partners, as well as, to all of us, of course. And the question is that through this program, we are trying to, develop a course. That course has already been developed. So I thank my colleagues, Dr. Basanta Bora, Sumita, and other colleagues, who have developed this course, and that course has already been approved by our university authority. So I thank our Dean Faculty of Agriculture as well as Vice Chancellor for approving this course. And through this course, initially we are trying to, accommodate 25 students from different, departments, not only from Department of Agriculture and Biotechnology, from other departments as well. And then later on, we are trying to, incorporate this course, upload this course into other governance portals, like, Farm portal or anti-peer portals, etc. Because that will benefit the students to understand or to know about climate resilient agriculture through even the distance mode. So I once again I welcome you all to this course, to this program. And for your information, through this program, basically we have already trained 30 scientists from India, including 10 from Assam University, in 3 European institutions and 1 Indian institution for a month training, and that they will be the master's trainers for this particular course. So they're going to, convey whatever they have learned there to other, scientists as well as research as well as students through this e-laboratory. And then we have also planned under this particular program to train 16 Indian students. They will be sent to European organizations for a period of 3 months, and they have already been selected. The students have already been selected, and in a very short while, after this COVID-19, this program has been a little bit delayed. But once it will be over, we are expecting that by month of January or so, we will be able to send them to European organizations for training. So with these few words, once again I welcome you all to this program, and I now request our European coordinator Dr. Andreas Voloudakis to give a few to say a few words to the gathering. Andreas, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You hear me?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Okay. Okay. I may repeat some of the things that Professor Sarmah said. AdaptNet is a European-India collaboration project. It's a 3-year project. We are almost finishing the 2nd year. We just passed the midterm report, which was approved by the funding agency. So we will be funded for the remaining of the period, which will end in November 2021, normally, unless there is kind of an extension because of COVID-19. I think it's very timely, this inauguration ceremony, to bring forward the first e-lab out of the 3 ones that we promised the funding agency that we are going to create. As Professor Sarmah said, there are 4 Indian partners. 3 are universities, and to these we expect to have e-labs. Okay, ICRISAT is well equipped about e-learning, etc., and therefore it is not eligible for an e-lab. However, all the other 3 Indian partners are eligible, and we are going to deliver an e-lab in each of them. Now, Assam Agricultural University, AAU, is the first one to acquire the hardware, first one to establish the e-lab. And I remember that Professor Sarmah, even in the kickoff meeting, has presented to me where these computers are going to be established, and I was really impressed. And now AAU is the first one to inaugurate this e-lab, and this is very, very important for me because it's bringing the program forward, and we expect the other 2 universities, Tezpur and UASD, to bring this ceremony forward pretty soon. Now, all the universities have purchased the equipment, and all the universities have established the e-lab. Now, the next step is to inaugurate this e-lab, and this is very important because these ceremonies are important not only for us, because it's satisfying us, but it satisfies also the funding agency. So all these pictures and the recordings we have to put together and present it to the funding agency because it's sort of a deliverable to them. Now, as Professor Sarmah said, we have 4 pillars under this program. The first one has already been done, and we are lucky that we avoided COVID-19 because we completed this 4-week training in European land for these 30 researchers, Indian researchers, prior to COVID-19. So this was important, and I'm very happy that this has been completed. And now we have the next 3 pillars to accomplish. The pillar that has the 16 PhD students from India coming to European countries, mainly Greece and Italy, is under doubt because of COVID-19. The situation is complicated, and I hope that either because of vaccine or because of measures or rules that are going to be lessened, etc., that this pillar will be accomplished. Things are complicated because the scenario is that the students and the hosts need to be safe, okay? So the scenario is complicated, and I hope that we can resolve this. Now, the other two things, the other two pillars are the curricular development, and all the universities, the three universities, have developed themselves the new portions in existing courses. They have developed new courses and they have developed new programs. So I'm not going to go into specifics, but all these details have been approved by the funding agency, and now we have to implement. I know that implementation is very hard under COVID-19 in Indian universities because of measures, etc., lockdowns, whatever each university has. And therefore, I think that the e-lab could be used for such purposes like online training. So this is very important, and I think the creation of the lab cannot be more timely. And this is very, very important. Now, the fourth pillar is the curricular development, as I described before. And this is underway. And I think all three universities, Indian universities, have succeeded in that. And this is very important for us and for the funding agency. So now we are going to the step of implementation. And I hope that soon, when the new semester comes, things are kind of resolved, and the implementation of the curricula, new portions, new courses, new curricula in some of the universities are going to be set up and implemented as we described. Now, lastly, I would like to thank primarily BTWIT, because we have been together for several years. I think we have developed a nice friendship, and this is important because under his leadership, AAU is first in accomplishing stuff, and this is very, very important. Okay, because if this is not done, then there is no money from the funding agency. I have to also thank the Vice Chancellor of AAU for his efforts and support to Professor Sarmah and to the program, because other than support, we're not going to be now working together and forward. The administration of AAU should be thanked also, because either the IT or the people that sit behind the desk, these are also important. These are also important people in achieving what we have achieved until now. And the last wheel of the train are the people who are actually important in putting this ceremony together. Mainly, I know Moloya and Rupioti, which I know and they were constructive in preparing this ceremony, but other people that I don't know, and I'm sure that they helped a lot to establish this nice ceremony, should be thanked. And I will stop here and give the floor to the next person in line.
So may I now request Professor Carlo? I have not seen you. Are you there, Professor Carlo, from University of Milano, Italy? So Carlo, to speak a few words. Hello. Oh, he is not there. So is there anybody from University of Milano, Italy? Angelo Gatti? Are you there, Angelo?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, Angelo. Yes.
Carlo is not here. I want to thank you all for the great job that you did, and I don't want to add words that the Professor Andreas already told. I'm very happy to see that the first e-lab has been inaugurated, and I'm saying this from the University of Milan and from Carlo also, that can be here today. I let the floor to the next one person. Thank you all again.
Thank you, Angelo. So, may I now request our Dean, Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Jorhat Decker, to say a few words.
So good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Assam Agricultural University, Director Extension Education, present here. Dr. Andreas, Dr. Katageri, and Dr. Angelo, and all the persons from different institutions, collaborating institutions, as well as participating institutions from different universities and other institutes. So I'm very happy to be a part of this inaugural ceremony of this E-Lab, which has been first time it has come up under this project AdaptNET in the context of this climate smart agriculture and funded by ERASMUS. So definitely this will contribute a lot towards the need of the hour, as Dr. Andreas pointed out, that the e-learning or online program has become so important for this pandemic situation in the world. And in this university itself, we are closed down since March 23rd. Until now, we are not in a position to open the university for physical or face-to-face teaching program. So definitely, such type of online education program will help us not only at this time, maybe in the future also. It will continue to contribute towards success of the teaching learning process. In the national education policy that has been declared very recently by the government of India, there also it has been mentioned that although the face-to-face learning program will be there, but at the same time it has to be blended with the online program. So definitely this sort of effort or facility will contribute towards success of our education program. So I wish all success for this center, because under the able leadership of Dr. Sarmah and full cooperation of our department headed by Dr. Modi, at this department and the center has progressed a lot, and this funding and support of various organizations will keep on developing the infrastructure and the facility for the benefit of the students and the faculty of this university, as well as our collaborating institutes. Thank you so much.
So, may I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to speak a few words and finally inaugural speech. Thank you very much.
So good morning to Andreas Voloudakis, Katageri, and Angelo Kalvi. And good afternoon to all my colleagues here. This is a great day for Assam Agricultural University. Since already Dr. Vidut has mentioned, that is the first of its kind, this laboratory, E-Lab. So we are really thankful to European Union for their kind sponsorship for a lab like this, and also in some other formats we have been receiving many assistance from European Union, including the training of our teachers and students outside the country. At the same time, Dr. Vidut and his team deserves congratulations for their unwearying effort for making this type of facilities, opportunities, whatever. And I think it should go a long way, since during this pandemic situation, the nature has taught us so many lessons. And probably this is one of the lessons, particularly in a country like India, where we hardly thought about online courses, online exams, online admissions. But we have been compelled by the nature that we have to stick to this type of facilities, this type of modern facilities, so as to say. So that will be, this particular lab will be another dimension adding to the biotech lab, whether it is in the department or a DBT center. So I think the facilities over here will be judiciously used for pursuit of excellence in science, particularly biological or natural sciences. So once again, I would like to congratulate the entire team for this untiring effort for which we stand here today like this. Thank you very much.
So may I request Dr. Modi for formally, making a vote of thanks for this program. Dr. Modi, the head department of Agricultural Biotechnology.
Good afternoon, everybody. I, on behalf of the Agricultural Biotechnology family, as well as on my own behalf, would like to record the formal vote of thanks. To start with, I would like to thank our Vice Chancellor for his continuous support, as well as taking out time to inaugurate this humble venture of joint venture between European Union and India. I would also like to thank the European Union for funding this venture, and I would like to thank the European partners, Dr. Andreas, Dr. Carlo, Dr. Angelo, for collaborating with this program and being present in the inaugural ceremony. I would like to also thank our Dean Faculty of Agriculture, Director of Extension, Joint Registrar, also the Registrar, University Administration as such, for their continuous support. And thank you to all the members of Agricultural Biotechnology family, whose continuous support is always with the department as well as with the DBT Center, so that this kind of, we are capable of taking up this kind of programs. Thank you very much.
So, Andreas, here we end the program. Of course, we have a tea party here. After this, we'll have a cup of tea, but we cannot afford the tea to you. Yes.
I'm not going to have tea, but please send me some photos.
Okay, definitely. Some photos will be sent to you immediately after the program. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Hey, like